All right, well, we got a package today. In here is our next project, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's something that I've been looking forward to doing for a while, but spending the money was a little bit tougher than I really wanted to, but at the end of the day, it really is going to help out a lot. So let's do it to it. Oh yeah. It's a box inside of a box. Alright, so basically what we got going on here is I finally broke down and purchased a cold air intake manifold for my diesel truck, my tow rig. Looks like a pretty nice kit. Give a shout out to AFE. Looks like a pretty solid little kit here. Comes with just about everything. Hardware necessary to oh boy, there's all sorts of stuff in here. Holy crap. Look at all this stuff. Wow. Damn, there's all sorts of stuff in here. Man, I'm gonna mount the camera back up here. Geez, I didn't think there was that much stuff in there. Huh. Well, I stand corrected. Alright, inside here there's all sorts of parts in here. This is a true cold air intake manifold, or intake setup for a diesel truck. I wanted to go this route because the other ones are okay and all, as far as they have the little divider and all that, and just a K&N. But this is actually a true cold air. It draws air from the factory fender well hole, and then the front one here. This draws air through the hole in the core support, so it's actually a true cold air intake. None of the engine temperature air is going to get in here, so that's hopefully keep my exhaust gas temperatures down to where I want them to be. It's a pretty nice kit though. It comes with everything. I mean, all the clamps, real nice looking clamps. Comes with the boot. It comes with everything. I mean, damn, everything. And most importantly, and I'm not going to hate on K&N, but I don't like oil air filters. I prefer the paper elements just because they seem to breathe a lot better. So I ended up getting the paper element filter. I really prefer them. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but anyhow, there it is. So anyhow, that'll be our next project. Is we'll get the truck in here and get this installed and give her hell. Let's see what else we got here. Everything's here. Wow, what a nice kit. It was a little spendy. I'll reveal that later on, but it was definitely not cheap, but you know, you get what you pay for, and when you haul a lot of stuff like I do, the truck and the camper and all that, you can't really skimp on the quality. So I ended up just ponying up and spending the bucks and getting it done, because my stock air cleaner with my programmer, it does get a little bit warm hauling all that weight over the pass. It's a pretty steep pass that we go over to go four-wheeling, and I don't really want to risk it with my engine anymore, so thought this would be the smart thing to do, is invest a little bit to keep them air temperatures down a little bit better. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Anyhow, what we're going to do today is we're going to install the AFE cold air intake manifold on my O2 F250 7.3 diesel truck. So basically what we're going to do is just, I already read through the instructions, I got a pretty good idea of what we're going to do, and so basically we're just going to start tearing it apart. I got to take this plastic piece off, got to pull the grill off, and then because I want to open it up a little bit to get some more air out of the front of it, and then we will move into the engine bay and get everything all squared away with that. Anyhow, enjoy. So to pull the grill off, basically there is this Phillips head screws across the top here, and then across the bottom they just clip in. So what I did is I just grabbed a little pry bar just to release the clips, which look like this here. So all I did is just push that in, and then it popped right out. As happy as you please. Alright, so I got that done. And moving on to the next phase. Okay, so basically I wanted to give you guys a better idea of why I took the grill off. On a normal application, you wouldn't have to. On a lot of the older trucks, they don't have this part of the air cleaner that comes out the front. Most of them get their air through the side, through the fender well. Since this is a 2002, it has this. I'm not sure how far back they go, but they do make an adapter in the kit over there for this. So it draws air right through this hole right here, but as you can see, this is all blocked off. Right? You can see my finger here. So basically this thing's got to pull air from like way the hell down there or through this little hole right here. So what my thought was is, since there's a hole right here and air is just coming in while you're driving down the road, who's to say that I couldn't make a little hole right here, right on the other side of where that where the intake is. And all this basically does is, I don't know, looks like it holds the grill on, really. The core support's back here, so I mean that's all this really does, is just hold the grill on. So cutting this out is not a load bearing, it's not load bearing whatsoever. So you know, if I cut out a, I don't know, 2 or 3 inch square out of here, that's direct air going straight in there as I'm going down the road, which will really help cool things off. Versus the air coming in down here, up past the radiator and the condenser for the radiator and all that, which can get pretty hot and hence make the air warmer. So I'm going to try and bypass that if I can. So anyhow, that was the reasoning behind taking the grill off, just in case you guys were wondering. Alright, so the next phase is going to be going to the engine compartment and take the battery out. Once the battery's out, I can take the air cleaner lid off, and then we'll take the intake tubes off and unbolt the battery tray and all that crap, and basically just remove all this stuff. Alright, so I got the battery out. And I took the air cleaner lid off just to show you what the next step is. So basically the next step would be to take these 2 bolts out here and these 2 bolts here on the fender, And then there's these small, looks like 8mm bolts. 2, 3, 4 of them right there. And also got to take the air temperature sensor out so that way it doesn't get damaged. There is a spot in the new air filter for this. So anyhow, I want to unplug it so that way it doesn't get damaged. And then I also got to take this air intake tube off, which I did for the PCV setup for the diesel. And basically they gave me a new one of these too apparently, so off it goes. So that'll be the next step, is to take all of this out of the way. And as an added bonus, I think what I'm going to do is, while all this crap is out of here, I'm going to take the boots off of my my charge pipe, that one, and there's another one down there under the intake. I'm going to take those off and clean them off with some Purple Power, get them all cleaned up, get the oil off of them and everything, and probably clean that one off too. Worst case scenario, I may go down there and clean that one as well. Getting ready to take this thing on a long trip, so I'm just trying to get everything prepared, make sure it's happy and all that. I don't want to have any issues, so I'll probably end up doing that as well. It's a lot easier with this air cleaner out of the way to get to the boot down there. So anyhow, that'll be the next step, is to get this big old monstrosity the hell out of here. And then after that, I'll take the boot between the PVC and the turbo inlet off, and because they supplied me with a new one of those as well. Onward and upward. So basically, I've got most of this out of here. I still got to take the tube off the back there, but for the most part, this thing is stripped down and ready to roll. There's all sorts of weird little stuff down here. Gotta love Fords. Anyhow, there's the tube and the boot that I was talking about that I'm going to clean up. That goes into the that comes from the intercooler. Like I said, now you can see why I want to do it now, because it's really easy to get to, and cleaning it up's a breeze. So anyhow, I've got everything out of here, like I said, other than that tube over there. So there's the factory air cleaner box, and the let's see, how the hell did this go in there? Locks out. No, it's just a big old pile of crap. There we go. So there's everything right there. Probably took me 15 minutes to get this all tore apart. So the next thing to do is to get that pipe off of there, or that tube off of there, and then cut me a hole right here, and then we can reassemble this bad boy. Everything looks pretty good here. I might do a little cleanup on it, take some Purple Power and spray her down real quick, and we'll see. We'll see if time allows or not. I've got to head to work here in a little bit, so I may have to continue this video tomorrow. Anyhow, onward and upward, as I said. Hey guys, just getting back to you here. I had to go to work the other day, so I only got halfway through doing the air cleaner on the Ford. So anyhow, it's another day today, so we're going to go ahead and install it. I got Nick here helping me do it. And so basically, I'm going to fabricate the front of the not the core sport, but the basically the grill hanger, and then basically we're just going to install it. So anyhow, here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is cut this out so we can get fresh air right into the air cleaner through this hole. So we're going to take that hole saw and cut a hole here and cut a hole here, and then use a skinny wheel to make the area to get through. So that way the air isn't coming up through all this heat over here. We can get it straight through nice fresh cold air. That's the plan. We have to unbolt the condenser and move it out of the way a little bit. And other than that, it should be pretty straightforward.